We are live. Welcome to the Deal Room.
Welcome to the Deal Room.
Episode 5.
Yes, episode 5. Pull this in a little closer.
That happened quick, huh?
What a day.
Nice shirt.
Thank you for the shirt. I had to wear it because I think if you want to go back tonight, it is the weekend, so we don't get much time.
I'm sorry they didn't have a smaller size.
It's okay. That's why I wanted to wear. I have my jacket in the car, so I figured it was put that on.
Because you're trim, so you need that fitted stuff.
Yeah, I need to get in the gym. I need to get in the gym.
Ditto.
I need to get in the gym.
Any gym sponsors out there?
Yeah, let's go Planet Fitness Goals. Where are you guys?
Yeah, we'll plug you.
Yeah.
We'll plug you. Ooh, that could be some accountability for me. We'll sponsor you, but you have to show up.
Guys, let's go in the gym. Well, you guys, welcome to the Deal Room, episode number 5. Please, just a little reminder, we ask to subscribe, like, share, as well as comment below. Any questions you guys may have, or questions, or anything you guys would like us to discuss as well, or anything you guys might have of interest that you want to know, please let us know. We'd love to answer those questions and also discuss it on the show.
Yep. So it's bike week.
This is the big weekend. That's why I figured tonight's the night.
People must be exhausted.
I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted.
It's like these businesses, how do they do it? I mean, like, by the second week, how cranky are you as an employee? Like, or you feel like everybody's having fun partying. I want to get out there too. So you take a night off without telling the boss.
Yeah. I remember usually like on like day 4, day 5 is when you're just like, you're a vegetable.
Oh my God.
But then you get that second win towards the end. Always like, yeah, like the beginning you're all hype, you burn all that energy. The middle you're like, and then the end you just want to close it out strong.
Yeah, that last weekend, like sometimes used to, I don't know if he still does, but Michael Jordan would come into town, Charles Oakley. Mm-hmm. They were always.
I never got to see them. I know that I heard.
Yeah.
Then
we'd see them at the nightclub over there on Seabreeze and stuff like that. Shout out to Razzles.
The boys.
Yeah. So, yeah. And then spring break should be kicking in.
Yeah.
Canadian spring break.
Mm-hmm.
So, town's packed.
Yeah.
Hotels, motels, Airbnbs, vacation rentals. Streets are full. Stores are full.
Yeah.
QSRs are doing good. Quick sale retail, which is fast food. Mm-hmm. Rocking. Everybody's rocking. Stock market go up, please.
Yeah. And we actually get a lot of questions sometimes about like the town. A lot of people don't know, Florida, Miami, the Keys, Orlando, Jacksonville, and like Daytona, actually a lot of people just think it's like this spring break party town. And I remember I had a good friend that came down here that I used to work with, he was in a band. He came from Chicago.
Oh.
And his whole persona of Daytona was just like party, party, party. That's all he thought that this was.
Wow.
And then sometimes when clients would call, now as they call and they're like, what's Daytona like? And what about this? So there's this, Daytona has really, I guess, evolved and changed over the years, generations of, but the events, I think, is it 52 events a year? I don't know the exact number, to be honest with you, because I know it changes. That's why I'm, like you said, spring break and then summer hits and all the families come and, they go to the theme parks and they also really enjoy, we have a water park in Daytona, like Dino just mentioned, the band shell right here in Daytona. Daytona 1 just opened up. There's tons of restaurants and entertainment to go over there. I believe some of the stuff in this episode we're going to discuss about some action over on Beachside too. Then NASCAR comes back again in the summer. Then Biketoberfest.
Well, they moved it to August.
Oh, they
yeah.
moved to
So
it's not
they
July
took,
anymore?
They took it out of July 4th, and they
See,
moved
I
it
didn't
to
even know
August.
this. And they were-
Well, it was like it was quiet. It seemed pretty quiet to me. Like it wasn't like, hey, we're taking the July 4th race away and moving it. I think something had to do with COVID and then just keeping it the same. So, but they need to do more concerts at that track. Like, how about Electronic Daisy Carnival
They
Festival?
may
They
be-
should do that.
That I might be able to tell. I know that. And they're doing a really good one in May. Yeah, Jane's Addiction. I know. I forget others that are on the bill. To be honest with you, for the May show. But yeah, Rockville that just happened at the
Rockville.
Speedway. I think it was it 3 or 4 days. Metallica, I think, did 2 nights back to back. I could hear them from my house.
Ditto.
I literally heard their whole set from my house.
Oh my God.
Yeah. There was a couple other. Yeah, I was blown away.
Wow, you could actually hear the set. Wow.
Yeah.
I could hear them, but
I could
can't
hear
tell
it.
what it is.
Well, so at concerts, so what they do is like your openers, like the mixing engineers behind there's a little volume control action going on.
Yeah.
So whenever your headliner comes out, that's when it's like faders go all the way up. You know what I mean? So it's like, whoa, here's a big, So I can tell you though, I think for Metallica, they were like, you always hear the 10 plus, the plus knob, people make jokes. I could hear them clear as a bell, including like all the like different like frequencies, I could hear the drums, the bass, I heard everything. And I was just like, even the cymbals, you know what I mean? Like, it was just like, whoa.
Beautiful.
But yeah, the Speedway is doing a lot of, like you said, though, I think they are doing like electronic stuff. They're trying to
Get
do
that
much more.
EDM and yeah. So much space there.
We're growing. The state, the towns, all over Florida is just growing. Highways, you just see it.
Oh God, I-4. It's a super highway now.
Yeah. Yeah. A couple months ago, went to Orlando and like I haven't gone since like COVID, before the pandemic. And I used to do a lot of travel in Orlando, and I was just like, I can't believe how much they built it out. I was like,
crazy.
this is this overpass and that overpass, and this was
And they built the highway on top of it or something, or to the side of it. So like my car, when it's an autopilot, it was reading the old speed, like in different places.
oh,
So
interesting.
like it goes up and down. I'm like, what is this?
Interesting.
So, yeah, I think they fixed it. It didn't happen the other day when I was on I-4, but
Oh yeah, you were just there.
yeah. Where did I go?
You were just
Yeah.
you were just in Orlando for a meeting, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I think you were looking for an office downtown. Weren't you scouting?
Oh
for us
yeah,
a
I
little?
bumped into the
And then you say, bumped into some friends, right?
Yeah, from our company. I was like, "Are you guys with our company?" They're like, "I was kidding. I was trying to recruit them." And they're like, "Yeah, we're with our company, the same company." I was like, "Oh, I was just kidding." And then they're like, "If you have anything," they handed me 2 cards. I have them in my pocket right now. Yeah, if you have any multifamily, please send them over. Forgot to tell you.
No, you did. I spoke with you.
Yeah,
I think
I didn't give you the cards though. I mean,
It's okay. We'll get
so
them. We definitely got to get them to those guys.
yeah, we'll get it to them.
Really interesting.
So Bike Week, for the Bike Week event, actually, this is the perfect property because a year ago we bought 740 Main Street. 740 Main Street was basically an empty retail location. And it took months of negotiating, but we got them down on the price. It was fun.
I remember when you were going through that. I remember when you were going through that.
I was like, we get it. You know,
yeah,
I know what to do with it.
I remember.
So what do we do with that? You know, we buy it and basically we want to make 10%, right, on our money or whatever. Well, we bought it, right? So we would have made probably double that. But what we did was we basically rented it got a triple net lease, a triple net tenant, which means they pay the property tax on the property and the insurance on the property, inside and out, plus liability, the normal liability insurance that they have to carry. They're responsible for the roof, the ACs, everything. Okay. So the rent that you're getting is your net. $48,000. So $4,000 a month, $48,000 a year.
Nice job there.
Net in your pocket. And what we did was we put it on the market for $550. And, you know, the way we market, you know, so we get a lot of eyes on it. Numbers game. It's always a numbers game, right? So we got enough eyes on it to the point where I got a cash buyer for it. Could have got more for it. But again, a bird in the hand is better than two in the bush. $475, he buys it cash. He's making more than 10% and he's happy. And he's telling all his friends in California about it. And then, you know, it keeps on going.
He's a great guy, though.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he bought something else.
He's a good client.
I forgot he bought a motel, too, from us before that, right? That's right.
I think.
And he bought...
Yeah.
He bought a 5-unit from us.
And a 5-unit.
I have a bad memory. COVID fog.
Well...
We're not supposed to say COVID, right? Omicron fog?
I'm not sure.
I'm taking omega 3
Are you?
for that. So sometimes if I sound a little dumb, let's blame it on that.
Well, it's there's a lot. There's a lot in the brain. There's a lot in the brain.
If I can't articulate something, let's blame it on COVID.
Yeah, everything. COVID. Toothache, it was COVID. Stomach ache, COVID. I think that's what the hot. We won't go there. We won't get into that. But no, that's excellent. So that was retail.
So that was retail. It was on Main Street. So, and before we even rented it triple net, we actually got in there before Bike Week. We closed before Bike Week, and we actually rented it just for Bike Week for $15,000 for the 2 weeks.
Okay.
So
that's great.
That was first, then that.
Oh, excellent. Nice job on that.
Yeah. Well, I can't take all the credit. It's a team effort.
Yeah.
I have very savvy parents.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. They're wonderful.
Wonderful. They actually... but then...
I love your parents,
then again, you know, be careful who your partners are. Somebody might want to hold when you want to sell. No, because they're... You know, some people are at a place where they want to hold, you know.
Right.
It's a more conservative thinking, right? So they want to make 10%, where somebody who has a more aggressive plan might want to flip instead. So we can do both for you, right? Mm-hmm. So we can find you the property, you rent it out, we rent it out for you for the top dollar, and then we can sell it for you at a 8, 9, 10 multiple. Or you can hold it. So the Main Street property was 2,500 square feet, built in 1930, but it's beautiful. Brick, right? Mm-hmm. That's Main Street. The next one we got is a 2-tenant location. Also $550. Now, that was a past deal. This is a present deal that we can give you now. Mm-hmm. I just rented one part of it for $2,500 triple net. So you get $30,000 in your pocket because, again, they're paying the property tax, insurance. Once they get in there,
they're taking care of everything.
They're responsible for their share of the roof. Mm-hmm. Their ACs, etc., right. Landscaping, common area maintenance.
Not too bad.
So $30,000, that's one spot. We do need to raise the guy next door a little bit to $30,000. So you're gonna have 60,000 net coming out of there, and list price is 550.
So if you're that's per month. You're saying that's per month?
But everybody offers, and you're gonna have over a 10 cap, and it's retail, and they're not making it. It's like across the street from the beach, the next street over, in the heart of all the action.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can literally see the whole Daytona skyline right from the property, and we'll throw some of that stuff up there too.
I love it. All concrete block.
Yep, built in 51.
But I see
Masonry, and this is about 4,000 square feet.
it's a nice size property.
Yeah, location is sick.
And was it? Am I reading correctly?
That's an industry term, everyone. Sick.
And is that correct? Was it renovated in 21?
Well, yes. Our buddy John did that one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's a nice deal right there.
Yeah, these guys are. Oh, I must be hungry. These guys are putting some good food in there.
Are they?
Yeah.
And the office isn't too far from this, so
Yeah, it's right there. Actually,
say lunch maybe on
it's
Monday?
in the
Maybe
aerial
lunch on
photos.
Monday.
It's in the aerial photos of the property, actually.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So great location. I think it's a no-brainer. If you guys want a 10 cap plus, this is it.
Yeah, it really is. I mean,
But Sean,
just off of that triple net.
how come we never talk about the cap rate in year 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? How come we don't do that?
Well, I think
And how
we
come
do-
nobody refers to that when they call us? I'd really like to know that.
Maybe because all day and all night we do this, and it just grows and we expand and we keep thinking, and which a lot of investors do.
Year
we have
one,
some clients that
year one.
Yeah, it's always that. I think that I wouldn't say is a problem, but I would say not limiting beliefs either would be the word. But I don't think people are just expanding.
These leases literally say CPI increments.
There you go.
And what about appreciation on the property?
Correct. Especially in that location.
This is an asset.
Mm-hmm.
Inflation is here. You need to hedge against inflation. You got to have an asset. You got to buy assets. Otherwise, your money is becoming 30% less, 40% less.
It's
You got to have an asset.
at the current time.
I think that's why we're so busy. I think that's why we're getting so slammed.
because of the action in the markets and what's going on. But this is phenomenal for somebody. Like, I know that you were thinking of scoop it, and it just.
I mean, I was talking to Ray earlier today, and I said, "Hey, man, what are you seeing out there as far as, okay, fine, this is a beach town, whatever. What are you seeing out there in like Orlando? Like, I know, but I wanted to ask him, like Starbucks, he's searching for some of his clients, like for a Starbucks, a T-Mobile, a Pizza Hut, like, those strips that have that.
Right.
And he's seeing 5, 6, but those 5 and 6 caps are getting swiped up like instantly.
Yeah.
And also if it's really good, like a Starbucks, T-Mobile and stuff like that, Chipotle, dude, 3-4%. And I'm not talking about Miami, I'm talking about Orlando.
Yeah.
Like, we're used to that in Miami, right? Like,
But it's come up. I know it's come up the state. I know.
Yeah. So
the cap rates are compressed. I mean, they are right now in the state. I mean, but it's also due to, I think, competition. I mean, some of the numbers of sales that have been going on lately. I mean, it's off subject of this, but I mean, a multifamily property that closed a couple weeks ago, it was $200 a door. I mean, and I know when we were discussing it at the time, I think we were thinking like 140, 145, and then we heard 180 and we were like, wait a minute. But like you said, but there's competition. And, as you know, outside of the people that we're seeing that are pulling the money out of the markets, some of the investors that are in the northern part of the country as well as the western part of the country, again, Florida, we have no income tax, So, I mean, they said to me, I'm on the phone. I'm like, why, just out of curiosity, I know you're really excited about this 3 cap, but why? And they're like, you don't understand, Sean. They're like, you look at it as a 3 cap, but to me, it's a 6 or a 7 because I'm looking at long term opposed to if I stay where I am, what I'm getting right now and paying out here. At the end of the day, I'm at a 3 cap right now where I'm buying in at a 3 and it's only going to go up from there. And I started to like click there. I said, now I get why everybody's doing this. Okay. Boom.
Yeah. But year 2, 3, 4, if it's T-Mobile, Starbucks, they're doing 20-year leases. So,
yeah. And like you said, the percentage, we said about an average of 3%. Is it per year or going up on the...
Well, not anymore. Now it's 7.5%.
Wow.
Yeah, the last CPI was 7.5%.
Okay. I didn't know that.
So you're losing that much money if you're keeping it in cash.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, but the good thing is that we can get a hold of those 5 caps, 6 caps. We can.
Yeah.
And put them in that. But we can also find them, something that's empty, get it rented, or get a new tenant in or raise rents. A lot of people don't even raise rents sometimes. Like they just put a month to month. They keep a month to month after the lease expires.
And just let it get the same way it was been going the whole time. They just let it just keep rolling over. And
like a mom and pop, they don't want, they'd prefer to have that coming in than having a shopping center half empty.
I don't blame them. I mean, that is the other risk. I mean, obviously not to go back there, but COVID, you know what I mean? Who can stay open, who cannot stay open. I mean, we're seeing that. I mean, like you said, the numbers here, I'm very, very impressed, and I'm proud of the state of Florida. I really am. I mean, if you just look at the growth, I mean, through everything that we went through, I mean, I'm really proud of the state of Florida. But like you just said, you don't want to have, pull into your strip center or your local, area where maybe like there's a Home Depot in there and then there's only Home Depot and everything else is pitch black. Nothing's in there. So it makes total sense. Just let them roll over and work, if you do own a property, work with those small businesses that are trying to make it happen.
So while we are talking about strips, I do want to throw out a trophy project.
Okay.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah. Let's bring it in the deal room, baby. Let's bring it in. This is
So it's 2.5 acres. Probably the sickest location in Florida. It's on a super artery near the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can see the ocean from it.
Yes, you can.
It's 2.5 acres. It's perfect for a grocer.
Yeah.
Publix, Aldi, Winn-Dixie, Whole Foods.
Yes.
Of course, you want to make it trendy. Maybe put some lofts above it. So maybe a second or third story as well.
You've been talking about that for years. And I think I hope it happens. Because, your whole idea, like you're saying, if you have, so what Dino's saying is, maybe retail or whatever the case is below, and you can have these beautiful apartments up top where the views, we can't say too much. Am I right about this?
We can't say too much only for the fact that there's so much more assemblage in the area.
I mean, those that are listening and are curious, I mean, if you contact us, we can get further, but it's just something that we just can't.
There's a lot of
out there.
assemblage. Like the whole area can be taken. It's for the taking.
Yeah. But I think for a developer or a company like that that is looking for a project like that, I think it's beautiful and it just makes sense. Like we were saying, I was like, when you were like, no, what would you think of like you said, like these retails and these beautiful shops and everything below, and then, you know, going vertical up and having these beautiful apartments or condos and when I was driving there, actually we were at a property, one of our listings that we were selling, I think we had an inspection.
Mm-hmm.
So there was like some downtime, you know, while the inspector was, and I was out there and I was walking and I was looking and I was like envisioning it. And I was like, and then looking around and like you said, the views on all around, to be honest with you. And I was like, Dino hit the nail on the head. I was like, perfect location. It makes the most sense. It brings such good value to the area and community.
Could even put a tower there. Either a condo tower or a hotel tower with the anchored retailer.
Yeah. I don't think it would obstruct anything or, you know what I mean? I think it would fit perfect in line with everything and that location.
Yeah.
And high traffic, very high traffic, really good location.
Call us. Maybe we can get you some tax abatements.
Yeah. Yeah. So any developers out there or looking to expand, look for a location like that, please call the deal room.
I love that T-shirt, by the way.
Thank you.
I'm not a Harley guy, really. I'm more of a, you know, I mean, I think they are coming out with.
Well, we had a few
electric bike.
cocktails in us, and,
Yeah.
and you were like, right, yeah, and you were like, here, I got this. And you were like, here. So I do have it. I mean, it doesn't, you know, it's a little large. It's not, you know what I mean, a little large for me, but I had to wear it.
The only reason I like that T-shirt because they usually have the HD, just the HD, and that's my wife's initials.
Oh, that's right. I didn't
It
think
always
about
makes
that.
me think of her.
Didn't think about that.
Love you, baby. I'm
Didn't
always
think
thinking about you. You only.
Yeah, the activities, which hopefully we can. Well, it's not going to shut down, so we have plenty of time for that
Yeah.
after the show. So,
How's your wifey doing?
she's really tired. She's really tired. She's really tired just with the baby and everything right now. You know, still being new. You know, feedings. You know, she has gas, whatever the case may be. So, you know, everything may be at peace for a minute, but then maybe 30, 40 minutes later, it's not so much, especially in the evening hours and late night hours.
So, guys,
But we're getting through it.
let's applaud Sean for doing the Dio Room. We're on, this is episode 5, and he's been kicking butt. So let's applaud him. Put your appreciation in the comments, please. And let's cheer him on with these 2 babies he's got.
Thank you.
What do they call them? Irish twins, right? 18 months apart. What do you got? Are they?
21 months apart.
Oh,
I
mine are
guess you'd say, or
18.
20 to 21 months apart.
Mine
yeah.
are 18.
Yeah, I'm not sure what. Yeah, there's a few. I'm not gonna lie. I have a couple more calls that I haven't made. I just haven't gotten. Not on by purpose. Just, you know, a few follow ups behind, but for the most part, been trying to hang in there. But the team's been really good too.
Yeah, yeah.
And honestly, so proud of the team.
I know Ray's been
What
doing
a
good.
week this week has been for them.
Maya's been doing good. Nemi.
Yeah,
was at
shout
the-
out.
Yeah,
Shout
Nemi
out to
was
everyone
doing-
on the team. Truthfully. All you. So
You
Danielle.
have a great
Hannah,
mentor. You have a great
Monica.
mentor.
Yeah,
mentor.
great. Applaud to the mentors. No, honestly, truthfully, you guys, great job. I know we're missing people that we haven't even mentioned. Otis. Lucy.
Selena, Monica,
Monica. I said,
Hannah.
Hannah. We said.
Rihanna, and Key West.
Yeah. No, great job, everybody.
Good job,
really good
guys.
week for everybody. Knock on wood, you know.
Good job, guys.
Keep up the good work. Yeah, so again, please, honestly, like we did touch on some, you know, retail opportunities, some strip center opportunities. As Dino had mentioned, I think currently on the market, there's not too much out there. We've been trying to, there's a few owners that we've been talking to that if you're looking for some triple net strips, we may have some of those coming up. They're just not ready. Some sellers aren't ready yet. See, because down here in Florida, like obviously going back to some of the numbers, you know, and some inflation has kicked in some, you know, obviously all over the country. I know everybody's kind of feeling that in some ways. And rents have gone up across the board. So some of those owners that, you know, feedback that we've been getting, you know, they've, with the rent raises that they've given, you know, they're cash flowing really nice, especially if they've had the property for a certain amount of time. So we're working on new product, especially in the strip center space. And hopefully we should have some opportunities like that coming up here in the next, I'd say, 30 days, maybe 45 days, as we've been speaking with them. So, but anything you guys are looking for, please, you know, let us know. Contact us. The link down below. You know, please click on the link, fill out the sheet. It definitely goes to myself and Dino. And again, if we cannot get to it in time, we definitely have been getting a lot of, you know, the team is ready to go. And they've been excellent on accommodating everybody so far. So we thank you guys for the support, the comments, all the wonderful things that we've been hearing. So we're very grateful to you guys. Please continue to like, subscribe, and share.
And comment.
And comment.
You gotta go to that Molly Hatchet concert? Is that what you're...
The Molly Hatchet concert to that? No, I know everybody's looking for like...
You got to go to the...
like everybody's... it's
the
Saturday night.
coleslaw wrestling.
Last night, but coleslaw...
Over at Cackleberry or whatever.
That's a big thing. I know, that's a big thing. Yes, everyone listening, if you're not Florida, yes, there is coleslaw wrestling, believe it or not. Like, you know. But yeah, everybody's itching to get out to the events this evening.
Yeah, I can't wait to have a turkey leg or something.
All right, I'm hungry. Yeah, we can.
Yeah, I could eat for sure.
I don't know if I can go all night though. Again tonight.
No.
I don't know if I can do that tonight. Between the week we just had and a little bit of sleep that has not been had, or excuse me, a little sleep that we haven't got.
He's just messing with you guys. He does not go out at all. Sean is a family man.
Yeah, I've definitely
We're family men.
Yeah, it's definitely changed from being out 4 or 5, 6, 7 nights a week.
Changed from Billboard magazine, Billboard top charts.
You know, it's just it's definitely changed, shall we say?
Just refrain.
You know, I might be in bed now at 9:30, where I'd just be leaving the house at like 9:30.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, but it's good. I love it. You know, it's definitely good.
Couple more months, you'll be good.
Yeah. Oh, believe me, I'm not complaining. I'm trying to enjoy every minute of it, just keep up with everything.
My coach was actually worried about you.
Really?
Yeah, but just because it's a lot to have, you know, a kid and then have another kid, and you know.
No, I'm thankful to my wife. She doesn't stop either. To be honest with you, she doesn't. She works her butt off, and she just doesn't stop. I mean, she's on less sleep than I'm on. You know.
Yeah.
But you know, everyone out there that has kids and goes through that newborn stage, you know, they know what it's like, can relate. But
it goes by quick, dude. I know that everybody is telling you that, but it just really does.
No, it does. Right before, when I was earlier today, like my 21-month-year-old, like I said, somehow I got home, went to go take a shower to get dressed, jumped in there, the phone rang. She got a hold of my phone and like figured out a way to text a client of all people. She texted a client, one of the auto responses. I was like, how does that even happen? You're 20 months old. How did you even know how to do that? I was like, are you kidding?
She's trying to get to YouTube and Bluey.
Oh, she totally is. I can tell you that. Yeah, she knows where the YouTube app is. That's for sure. Yeah.
So cute again. I know I always say that, but yeah.
Oh, thanks, man.
Disney Junior or something? What's that? Mickey Mouse Club. Get her in.
No.
Get her in.
Yeah, no. But everyone, thank you again so much for listening. We really do appreciate it. Again, if you can, like, subscribe, share, comment. We do appreciate it.
definitely comment, guys. We want some feedback. Tell us how, ugly we are, how beautiful we are, anything.
How big my shirt is tonight.
Yeah.
How big my shirt is.
If you like Harley Davidson or if you like BMW motorcycles, Ducati, let us know.
Yeah.